Can you move your drone?
I can't hear you. My ears aren't playing up today. What?
I've already asked you to move your drone from here. Can you take it away from their
Where?
property? It's over there.
You can't see it.
What, that one there?
Yeah.
It's right above in their property.
Yeah, I'm just...
There's the police coming now.
Where?
I've already asked this guy to stop filming. He's now got a drone inside our property. Can you sort it out, please?
Right, sir, do you mind if we have a chat quickly? Do you mind
Not at the moment. I'll bring my drone down.
That's fine, yeah, it's okay if you land your drone safely.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Just for your information, you are being audibly and visibly recorded by my body-worn device. It's not covert, so you can see it.
Okay, who's doing that then?
Myself, PC404.
Oh, two of you?
This is PC611.
Okay. Just going to come down here.
Tension begins as a man is confronted about flying his drone near a restricted area. A voice calls out, asking him to move it away, but confusion fills the air. The operator struggles to hear clearly, while the person on the ground insists the drone is hovering over private property.
Why are you filming the National Grid? Is there any particular reason?
What?
Why are you filming the National Grid? Is there any particular reason?
No.
Why are you filming it?
Well, I'm going to film this into action.
That's fine, you can do that. You're more than welcome to.
It's important to protect myself.
Yeah, that's fine. Obviously my body camera as well.
Ask what the weight of your drone is. Do you have that information?
Yeah, it's a mini one, tiny.
Do you know the weight or specifications?
Wafer thin.
Do you know what the make or model of your drone is?
Yeah, it's 249 grams. Tiny. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously my body camera's recording as well. Just
Is it? What's your number?
611.
611. Are you based here?
Yeah, Cannon House.
What's your number, sir?
4044, sir.
4044. So what can I do for you? I'm doing...
So, this is an emergency response building for the police and different units within the police.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will have to require your ID and stuff. As it is an emergency, it isn't permitted for drones to be flying.
The situation escalates quickly as the drone is pointed out in the sky. The man seems unaware of the exact concern, but the other party firmly claims it is directly above their property. The atmosphere becomes uneasy as both sides try to establish control.
With camera capabilities with a view into our car park.
Who
Do you
told you
understand that?
No?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Right, okay. But your drone has camera capabilities. I've seen that from your device,
yeah.
Okay, this is an emergency hub for the police, okay?
Yeah.
It's not permitted in a zone for any drones with camera capabilities to be flying near it.
Who said that?
Okay, my supervisor.
No.
Well, she did, so it's
Would
not...
you like me to educate you?
She's looking at the legislation now.
Would you like me to tell you the legislation?
I don't want you to tell me
No,
the
it's okay,
legislation. Can I require your ID? Would you be willing to give me that?
What ID?
What, for yourself, sir? Do you carry any ID, driver's license, passport, etc.?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not driving license. I'm not driving.
Moments later, police officers arrive on the scene. The complainant immediately reports the situation, explaining that the drone has entered their property space and that the operator refused to stop filming.
I'm not going on holiday.
Do you have any identification to say you can be flying the drone? Drone license?
No.
Can I have a make and model of your drone? Is that okay?
Yeah.
And what is that, sir?
It's a Mini 3.
A Mini 3?
Yeah.
Is that the make? What's the model?
No, Mini 3.
Oh, it is.
DJI Mini 3.
DJR. Thank you. Does it have audio capability, sir?
No.
It's just camera quality. Does it have any different camera specifications on it? Heat mapping?
No.
Etc. So it's just a regular camera?
It's a little plastic toy.
That's fine, sir, but you have to realise you are flying it over what potentially is a very dangerous place for a drone to be flying over, a national grid hub with electric components in it, which if your drone gets struck or crashes down could cause a disaster for the surrounding area.
The officer calmly approaches the drone operator and requests a conversation. The man agrees but insists on safely bringing the drone down first, showing some cooperation while still maintaining his position.
As well as an emergency department with radio towers and electronic capabilities that could also be affected by your drone. Okay,
No.
if you lose control. Well, yes,
Lose
sir.
control.
It can. Well, I
No.
don't know, sir. It can be from electrical fault, mechanical fault, your own fault, or an atmospheric fault. It could come down and cause a problem.
You don't know enough about drones, officer. The drone
Well,
will come back to me
I've
in any
asked
of
you
them
about drone
circumstances.
legislation and you haven't told me it, so
I did.
maybe
I
you
asked.
don't
I
know
asked
enough
to
about
educate.
drones.
I asked to educate you.
Oh,
You
that's
said you
fine.
didn't want
Yeah,
to be
but
educated.
then you said you wouldn't, so please educate me
Well,
about the legislation.
What do you want me to do? It's legal. It's legal.
It's not legal because it's not permitted on these premises, sir.
Yeah, this is a public accessible road.
This is a public accessible road. However, you are in a vicinity with a drone with camera capabilities that can see within there.
As the drone lands, the officer informs the man that he is being recorded on a body camera. The interaction becomes more formal, with both sides preparing to justify their actions.
Well, actually, I didn't put it in there, but
However, your drone was up and you've been in this area.
However, let me educate you on that. Despite I'm saying I haven't been there, I'm allowed. It's perfectly lawful. Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm talking to my supervisor. Please don't ask me that.
So why were you filming on the national grid?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Okay, but obviously they asked you to stop.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Because I go round filming industrial sites.
Which I can completely understand. But if they've asked you to stop filming,
I didn't go in.
No, I know you
I'm
didn't
staying
go
out
in.
on the public area.
I know, but you're filming over on their land, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they ask you to stop, you have to stop.
Who says so?
It's in legislation, and I'll be honest, I don't know the legislation from the top of my head.
It's
That's
not
why
in
we're speaking to our supervisors that's looking into the legislation.
It's not in
Okay.
legislation.
Yeah, but that's why we're getting our supervisors to check legislation. Because I'll be honest, I don't deal with drones. I don't
Why?
really know drones. We have a specific team.
The officer begins questioning the purpose behind filming the National Grid site. The man gives a vague answer, stating he films such locations out of interest, without providing a specific reason.
That deal
I
with
know,
drones
you have a
and things
drone
like-
unit.
Exactly. So obviously I'm not capable to be able to say...
I know you have a
Do you
drone
have your
unit.
drone ID operating license on you?
No, I don't need to show you that.
Yeah, but you do if you're flying
No.
it in a premises like this.
No, I don't.
And also, I'm pretty sure it's legislation, but you should be able to present it to any law enforcement officer that asks for it. So do you have
No,
the license
what
on
section are you talking about?
you? I'm not talking about a section.
Yeah, well then, there's no...
Don't speak to me like that,
What do you
okay?
mean?
Let's
I
keep it
want-
civil,
I am
okay?
keeping
You're
it
speaking
civil.
to me like I'm a child.
Well, you're talking to me
alright?
like a
I'm
child.
not. I'm trying to ask you questions. I'm
I
just
offer to
trying ask
educate you about why I'm doing this,
Why are you doing
because
this then?
I enjoy it.
Right, okay.
I come out on a public area.
That's fine.
I don't go into private areas.
That's fine, but what I'm
and
saying
I
is
put
your
my drone
drone
up,
was in the aerospace of a private
and you're
area.
allowed.
I know, I fully
You're
get
allowed.
that. However, you have to take in risk factors.
Yeah.
There's people here who don't want to be filmed. Have you got their consent to be filmed?
I'm out here in the public area.
That's fine, but
Yeah.
there were people
The
out there
drone
like
is
that
not-
now.
Attention shifts to the drone itself. The officer asks about its specifications, including weight and model. The operator confirms it's a lightweight DJI Mini 3, emphasizing that it's small and harmless.
The drone
Who
is not.
could have been videoed.
The drone is not
It's
being.
public
Is not videoing
courtesy
it.
just to ask. Yeah, but it has
And-
video capabilities, does
And
it
do you know
not?
what I did when I got here?
Did you ask for everyone's
I
consent?
buzzed them and said, just to let you know, everyone. Did you know that? I contacted
I'm
them.
well aware though, but
Yeah.
a mail has just come out very angrily saying...
Well, you're saying
you're
that
here.
I can't video the on top of the.
You've got to think, sir, especially if you're filming into a police station, which I'm not saying that you have, but I'm just saying you've got to understand that we take vulnerable victims back to police stations. They're not going to want to be filmed, are they? I'm sure that you wouldn't want to be filmed if you had to go to a police station. Okay, we have sensitive information in police stations. We have people that park their personal cars in police stations, and obviously that could be quite dangerous if that information gets out about what car we drive, our registrations, things like that. So we have to be able to protect ourselves, because at the end of the day, this is just a job, isn't it?
Officer,
Yeah.
I'm allowed to film
Listen to
above
me,
the police
okay?
station.
You're not
I
allowed
am
if there's
allowed.
sensitive information in there, okay?
Then you should keep that concealed.
Despite this, the officer raises safety concerns. She explains that flying over sensitive infrastructure like a national grid hub could be dangerous, especially if the drone malfunctions or crashes.
Which we do. But at the end of the day, if you were a victim, okay, you wouldn't want to be filmed by somebody, would you?
Who am I filming?
I'm not saying you're filming anybody, but I'm just saying if you were a victim and you wanted to come here and do a statement or give anything to the police, you wouldn't want to be filmed, would you? Okay, I know I certainly wouldn't want to be filmed. Okay, so we have to keep the best interests of everyone. And I understand you find all of this interesting, that's fine.
It's interesting.
But it's a police station, okay? Like, if you were going into a police station, like I said, you wouldn't want to be filmed. I certainly don't want my personal car being filmed and being put all over the internet when this is just my job, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's my personal car. Once I leave work, I leave work. Yeah? Do you understand? Can you understand that?
And my drone isn't picking up number plates.
But can you understand that, though?
But no, shall I tell you, people...
No, I'm asking you a question. Can you understand that? Because police officers and other police staff in this building, they park their cars all along here. Their cars are parked along here. Okay, so they don't want to be filmed.
The operator pushes back, confidently stating that the drone has safety features and will return automatically if something goes wrong. He challenges the officer's understanding of drone technology.
When leaving work and that being put all over the internet, because that can become quite dangerous to people that hate the police and want to cause us harm. Okay?
No one hates the police.
Well, there's certain people that do, and I can completely understand why they do, okay?
I'm not filming no one. No one's leaving work. I'm not filming. I'm filming the drone.
Yeah, but you've got a drone up that covers quite, I'm guessing, a lot of coverage around on the floor. Obviously, I don't know. I don't fly drones. I don't know what a drone really does, okay?
You should.
But I don't, because I'm not on the drone team, so I wouldn't know. I'm on response, so that means I respond to 999 calls. That's my speciality.
And you responded on a...
No, we were asked by our supervisor to come out and have a chat with you, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
So we haven't actually had any calls.
Okay.
We've just been told that someone was outside.
Yeah. So everything's good.
But
I'm
we
doing
do
my
need
drone.
your details. Under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, I'm requiring you to give me your details.
In the final moments, both sides stand firm. The operator insists he is simply enjoying his hobby within the law, while the officer emphasizes the importance of protecting people and sensitive locations. The situation remains unresolved, highlighting the growing tension between public rights and security concerns.